Yeah. Yeah. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from
21 Rockstar families, and welcome to our very last Room 21 Record Rockstar VODCAST for this school year. I cannot believe that an entire school year has passed by. You know, and I probably can say that to you only because this group of scholars truly became a family, like it says back on the wall. And they made my job, they made the school year an absolutely magical experience. So, a couple of reflections from me will come at the end of the video, but I do want to get you guys off to all of the different events that are coming up to close out the school year. So first of all, tomorrow is a full day of school. Tuesday and Wednesday are both early out days with dismissal at 1:10 p.m. So just make sure you make note of that. Tomorrow we have a pretty regular day. Tomorrow the Barrett Academy House Point champion will be crowned for this school year. 2 years ago, it was Creyer, the Blue House. Last year, it was in Spear, the Orange House, by 1 point. Who will it be this year? Tomorrow is a House Spirit Day, so make sure your scholar comes in house colors, ready to rock and roll and cheer their house on. Tuesday, as I said, is an early release day. It's also 5th grade promotion here at Barrett Elementary School at 7 p.m. So a couple of just quick tips for that. First of all, make sure that your scholar is dropped off here at in room 21 by 6:30 p.m. that night. It's a formal event, so make sure that they're dressed up. No jeans, please. Basically, what they wore for Barrett Academy graduation would be great for 5th grade promotion. You're going to want to get there as soon as possible as well, down in the activity room and cafeteria, because it is going to be standing room only, so you want to make sure you get here as soon as possible so that you can see your scholar be promoted to 6th grade. Okay, and then finally, Wednesday is also the last day of school. Report cards will be distributed as well as a ton of other stuff. I hope that all the scholars can make it for the last day. You know, it's an incredible day for the class just to have fun and to reflect on the amazing year that we experienced here in Room 21. So I hope that they can make it. That is also an early release day at 1:10 p.m. And lucky for us, Wednesday is not necessarily our day that we must say goodbyes. We have our class camping trip coming up next week on Tuesday and Wednesday, June 21st to June 22nd. I sent home this paper on Friday in the Friday folder, just kind of detailing the event for you and, you know, letting your scholar know what they should pack. We're going to meet at 1 p.m. on the bus ramp here at Barrett next Tuesday, June 21st, and pickup will be same time, same place on Wednesday, June 22nd at 1 p.m. You can pause the video really quickly if you just want to get a lowdown here of what your scholar should bring. Basically a sleeping bag or maybe even a blanket. Typically it's incredibly warm. Pillow, flashlight, warm clothes for the nighttime. Sometimes it gets chilly, maybe a hoodie or a sweatshirt. 1 to 2 extra sets of clothes, a bathing suit, sunscreen, and I'll have some bug spray if your scholar doesn't have it, or they can bring it as well. Beach and water toys, outdoor games, sneakers, flip-flops, a towel, and a toothpaste and toothbrush. If you are willing to contribute something to our camp out, we have a ton of things that we need in terms of food, in terms of supplies. I would greatly appreciate it. Just go to that Sign Up Genius link and you can see what we're looking for. I will be sending out an email next weekend, even though the year has ended, kind of giving you an update on everything in terms of the Lake Anna camping trip. It is literally my favorite. I know the scholars say everything's your favorite, Mr. Riker, but the camping trip is truly an unforgettable experience that your scholar will never forget. So I'm so incredibly excited for that. Okay. Our Room 21 Record Rockstar of the Week is all of you. And I say that because I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing your scholars with me this school year. You know, every year I seem to have, the class seems to become an amazing family. And at the end of the year, it's always incredibly difficult for all, you know, to move on. But this class truly became a family. You know, I tasked them with that at the beginning of the year, to become that amazing family that I knew they could come. And with belief and with effective effort, your scholars did just that. This year has absolutely flown. It's been incredibly magical and amazing. And I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for supporting everything that we've done this school year. You truly are the very best families in Stafford County, and your scholars are the very best scholars in Stafford County. Please make sure you keep in touch. On the back of last week's newsletter, I put all of my contact information. I love to see the scholars throughout the school year. If they can come visit me when middle school lets out, Mrs. Austin and I will try to get over to some lunches over at the middle schools. But as I will tell the scholars on Wednesday, once a Room 21 Rockstar, always a Room 21 Rockstar. And as you can see from our wall, we have quite the family, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, for the very last time, you are all the very best families in Stafford County, and I'll see you in a few days.
I got this feeling